morning, everybody. Welcome to the February 25th edition of
Members Only Mondays.
We are coming at you live. Well, it isn't live, but we're filming it live.
Coming at you
now.
filmed.
Yeah, exactly.
Delayed from Boiling Springs, North Carolina.
We wrestled 3 matches in Cleveland at Cleveland State yesterday. Wrestled Northern Illinois, Ohio University, and then Cleveland State. Not too sure what the scores were the first 2 matches.
I think it was 22-12 or something, LIU, for some reason. For some reason that's the number in my head. But I've been wrong once or twice before.
Yeah.
In my life, once or twice.
Once or twice. Oh, you put it on us pretty good. We lost to Cleveland State 18-15. We were tied going to the last match. Lost by a point there. So, what do you guys think? How we wrestled?
Kyle, what are your thoughts, man?
Wrestled pretty hard for the most part. Just kind of let up on the edges or in a couple of transitional spots, and just kind of let a couple matches slip through our fingers, and also came away with a couple of big wins in the last few seconds of the match. So it was a very exciting weekend, but we didn't necessarily catch the upper hand on our matches as a team.
Yeah, our first match with Northern Illinois, we started pretty slow, I think. First periods of a lot of our matches, we got a lot of first takedowns, weren't really ready to go. We picked up the intensity throughout the day. I think we fixed that a little bit. Had a couple good gut checks for some guys that were losing early and came back. Cortez Starks, our 25-pounder, was down 5-0, came back, won in overtime. Also took the Cleveland State kid down with 10 seconds left to win. Hunter Gamble was down, came back with last period takedown. A couple others, Alex and Ryan Medved too, against Ohio U, gave up the first takedowns, came back and won the match. So a little bit of character building there, which is nice, fighting through some adversity. So, what do you think?
I mean, you guys pretty much hit it. I think there's definitely a lot of positions and areas that we could wrestle a lot better in, but I think just gotta review them and hit on them, and we'll be tuned up for the conference tournament coming up here in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was a heck of a trip back too, huh, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a long ride there, long ride back.
Pulled in at 4 a.m. this morning.
Yep.
Drove the vans all the way through. You got a good little nap in, didn't you?
Yeah, I slept probably from what time? Probably like 1 to 4, 3 hours.
Yeah. Well, as soon as we started driving, Blevins was in my van. Joe was driving with our trainer. And about 10 minutes into the ride, Joe comes up beside us, and our trainer is sitting there like this, asleep with his feet. I think if you had driven the whole way home, Bill would have stayed like that the entire way. But
Billy is tuckered out.
It's amazing how you sleep, and as soon as the car stops, you're like,
oh wait,
what's up?
I need some combos.
Yeah. I need 3 donuts and a gallon of milk. Like, that's just me, I guess. But
I'm more of a combos are my late night snack on the road.
Usually, I've been able to stay away from the donuts until this is the last trip, and now I just.
But you take a wrestling team in a gas station in the middle of the night after weigh-ins, after a trip. It's like, no lie, a little kid in a toy store. I mean, they don't know what they want to get.
So many decisions.
I swear, so Alex Medved came out of that first gas station last night with like 3 sacks of food. I mean, it was just like
probably all like vegan, healthy stuff.
Yogurt and crap. Yeah. But also we had several guys wrestling in the National Collegiate Open yesterday. Pretty much advertised as the Redshirt Nationals. Not really that, because there's a lot of starters that were in trying to up their winning percentage for the national.
Which doesn't necessarily seem fair, but
hey,
I guess that's up to the tournament director.
I don't really care about that. We want our guys wrestling the best kids. And
yeah, that's true.
That helped. So,
but yeah, last tournament of the year, they should be looking to get the best. Should be able to, just like NCAA or
yeah,
or
I mean, and
should
they're there.
be the
That's
toughest
good.
tournament of the year.
And so we had some good guys do well. Rob Tate, our volunteer assistant, took the guys up there, and superfan Brendan Couture met them there. Did some coaching. Rob, how'd they do?
They
Speak up so they can hear you, but you don't have a jacket, so you can't come over here.
Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna have to work on
Sorry,
that.
one of these days when you get a jacket, then maybe you'll get some footage.
Possibly, we'll see. I think they did good.
They did well. They did well.
They did well.
Yeah.
There was definitely some good highlights. You also showed some youth, and we got a lot of good things to work on. But the good thing is we know what to work on. It's not a mystery. You ain't got to throw a dart at a wall.
So, to make a short story shorter, Austin Trott, 65-pounder, finished 5th. Cozy, our heavyweight, and Mosley, one of our 41-pounders, were a match away from placing. Most other guys won match. I think all but 3 guys won matches. Is that right? So that's good. A couple guys were like a match or 2 away from placing. So progress. We're getting there. First time we ever went, and nice. At least we have one guy come back placing. So. Off this weekend. Next weekend's conference tournaments. We have a big 2 weeks here of training, a couple little mini peaks, and be ready to go.
Big weekend wrestling next week.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. When do the seeds come out for that?
The day before.
Brackets?
Day before. Yeah. We'll be in a coaches meeting all night, hashing it out, with each other, figure out who's there, who's not.
Yep.
But anyways,
That'll be fun.
Also, don't forget our beach trip raffle. Austin Trott has sold 20 tickets himself. So
That kid can sell a ketchup popsicle to a woman in white gloves.
yeah. I'm not even gonna go to the one about the butcher and sticking your head. Nope, we'll leave that one alone. Anyways, $50 tickets, selling 200. Getting close to about halfway there. Got about a month left to sell. So
Still got more tickets. Come and get them.
if you need a ticket, call us at the number down here, and we'll get you set up. So you guys got anything?
Nope, nothing.
Just another Monday.
All right, you guys have a good afternoon, and we'll see you next week for
Members only Mondays.
Members only Mondays.
Shut up, Rob.
Members only
You don't have
Mondays.
You only talk when you're called upon.
Speak when spoken to.